Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Physical run, breaking tackles. The coverage team able to bring him down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? He shreds the tackle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The pocket breaking down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the call is a quarterback sneak. The Vols looking to run some tempo here.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Has the first down, still on the move. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one. Kicking
team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down after that previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they're able to get him down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here. Using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, the ball on the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Handoff to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
At the 26-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tennessee 14, Auburn 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Volunteers come to the line in a hurry up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Linebackers making some adjustments now. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. They'll run it from the gun. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They finally corral him at the 1.
Oh, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket now. Plenty of time to scan the field. Finally flings it to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Takes the handoff again. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That gain sets up a third down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runs through the defender. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there for what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled after the catch. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big game if before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Empty set now, 5 wide. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Touchdown, Auburn. And they will claim the second half lead. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. They're going to run it here. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. they'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race at the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Wow.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wide out. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time.
And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow.
It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Loss of 1 play. It's now 3rd and goal. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, we're all tied up.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a 4th down late in this game. As a head coach, you've got to make a decision and go for the field goal to take the lead here.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he knocks that one right through. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's before field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Sticking with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Gets some space around the 30. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard get pushed around.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Tennessee.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fights through a tackle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Handoff to the back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.